What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And today we are going to be reviewing the Razer Kishi V2. It's going to be kind of a two-in-one video. Not only is it going to be a review of the Kishi, but why it is better than the Backbone. And I've had a chance to use a Backbone. I don't own one myself, but I have had a chance to play with a run around for about an hour or two. So I've gotten a pretty good feel of it. And I want to explain why the Razer Kishi V2 is just better. Let's unbox it here. You got the front, top, I guess left from my side, right. At the back here, if you want to read all that, go right ahead. Let's open this up. I have not unboxed this yet, but I cut the tape, pre-whatever, so I don't have to do any of that. And wow. Just for clarification, I have used a Razer Kishi V2 before this. I also tested that, but this is just my own that I'm actually unboxing here. And I have an iPhone, so. So I don't think I did a review, but I had the first Razer Kishi for Android when I had my Z Flip. And it was beautiful. It was actually a lot thicker than this. The joysticks had like dents in them where you could rest your finger. And it was a lot thicker and a lot bigger. This is way simpler, and I actually love the feel of this. The buttons feel a little bit flimsy. They don't feel as... The whole thing doesn't feel as quality. But, oh, look, you got the Razer logo. But it feels actually pretty solid, to be honest. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but it feels actually very solid. I mean, the buttons don't click down very much, but, I mean, overall, it's a solid piece of, plastic here. So we're going to check out the rest of the inside of the box here. You don't really get much with this. You just get your foam padding and a manual with your stickers, obviously. And that's actually it for the box. There is nothing else in this. That is the entire thing. So that's really the end of the box. Now, using a Razer Nexus, or a Razer Kishi V2 is very simple. You just have to go on the App Store or Google Play Store and download the Razer Nexus app, which I have so graciously done before this. And it was super easy. I loved it. I used my friend's Razer Kishi on my phone to test this out, and it worked beautifully. I had no problems with it. It worked very smoothly. It is small, though. I mean, but it has to be small for your phone. I don't really have any issues gripping with it. My fingers have no issues reaching buttons. It's an overall smooth and good feeling to use this. It plugs in easily. Unlike the Razer Kishi V1, which when you open this, it locked in with two rubber pieces on each side of this, and inside was like a rubber belt, then it would attach. This is a little bit bigger, but it's way sturdier, just using this kind of mechanism like this, which is way simpler to use. It's just much better. And overall, yeah, that's the front, sides there, the top, and the bottom. You can also do charging while you're playing, which is cool. Got your R2, L2, you got your R4, L4, and your L1, R1. Or I probably flipped those around by mistake, but whatever. You got your A, B, X, and Y, your joystick here, clickable. You got your, go back to the Razer Nexus app button right here. You got your in-game menu button, joystick, menu button again, D-pad, and right here is a screenshot button, I believe. And that's really it. I mean, it's a sturdy piece of thing. It feels great. And I overall would highly recommend this. If you're looking for a controller for your phone, look no further. It's great. I mean, Razer's a very trusted company. A lot of my stuff is by them. My headphones, my mouse pad, my mouse. I actually have some RGB lights over there. They're also Razer. I also have grips on my mouse that are made by Razer. So a lot of my stuff is Razer, and I've had them for a few years now, and I've never encountered any issues. So, I mean, I highly recommend Razer. They're a really reputable company. And yeah, I mean, that's really it for the review part of the Razer Kishi. So now comes the me talking part, where I explain why this is better than a Backbone. First of all, the Backbone is not compatible with, cases and stuff. The Razer Kishi has bumpers. I don't know if you can see, little divots here where bumpers used to be, rubber pieces. I threw mine out. I'm using a 13 Pro, and so the phone's thicker. And so I needed the extra space for it to plug in correctly. But if you have a smaller phone, and you take the case off, you're going to want to keep those bumpers on. And you can take them on and off. You can put them on, off, whatever you want to do, on and off. And it'll keep working. You can use it with a case or without a case, so that's really nice. And that's one thing it does better than the backbone. A lot of my friends have complained about that it doesn't work with cases. Two, it does not have customizable buttons. From what I use and from what I've seen myself, unlike this, there are no buttons on it that were customizable, and these buttons here are customizable. I think it's just these 1, 2, 3, 4. The rest are, you can't customize those. And also your R4 and L4, which are extra buttons, those are also customizable. So that's great. You can always map your own controls, stuff like that. It's overall a really easy experience to use. You just plug it in, you start playing. There's no additional setup, really. I mean, honestly, there's no real reason to read the manual because it's just so damn simple. And overall, the backbone is about the same price. I believe this is, if I can remember this right, $100, I believe. These are $100, and it's the same for a backbone. But, I mean, honestly, if you look at a backbone and a Razer Kishi, they look exactly the same. But, the Razer Kishi is just a better experience in general. I mean, it's more reliable. There's a special app you can download. The backbone is a little bit newer, I know, and I believe it actually might be more expensive than the Kishi, which is surprising. I'm just going to box this up right here. So you can see, it just looks like a fantastic thing. Like, it's just like a great console. I love it. It's a great thing to use. You can see it in here on the back. You can look at the photos here. Look fantastic. They work really well. And this is just a smoother experience, honestly. It was easier setting it up. The backbone was a little bit more confusing. I didn't really like it. Also, the backbone has really been selling, not only just because it's another phone controller, but because of the PlayStation Edition. That's really what's been driving sales for them. It hasn't really been because of fantastic user experiences. It's a lot also because of it's been PlayStation Edition, and yeah, that's a big reason that it's branded by PlayStation. So that's, a thing. And Sony's really trying to push it. But overall, that's really it for this video. I just really wanted to show you guys this, give my opinion on, why Razer Kishi's great, and why I believe it's better than the backbone. I'm not saying the backbone is bad. I just believe if you're going to spend your money, go with the Razer Kishi. It is much more reliable, and this is just what they've been doing for a long time. And that's really it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah. Peace.